this movie, we're just going to go through creating a road center line in FieldGenius. So I've got a new project here with just a single point defined at coordinates 1000, 1000. So I'm going to go into the main menu, and then we'll go to the Roads Manager. And so this is our Roads Manager where you'll see a list of any roads that have been defined in the project. We don't have any yet, so it's blank. I'm just going to click on the New Road button to create one. So by default it says Road 1, and I'm just going to change that to Brian. And here's where we can start defining our road. What I'm going to do here is we can specify our start station. By default it's just station 0. I'm going to start at station 1000. And I'm also going to use the start point button here to pick the starting location for our alignment. This doesn't need to be done, but because I've got that point created, I'm going to do that, and I'll just click on my point 1. So it's found its coordinates at 1000, 1000, and that's where it will be starting the center line from. So now to define the center line elements, I'm just going to click this Alignment CL button, and we will edit the center line. So currently we don't have any elements defined yet. In order to define them, we'll just click the Add Element button. And my options are just cut off the bottom of the screen here, but we've got line, curve, spiral, spiral, curve, spirals, and chain options. So I'm going to start off with the line option here, which is going to let us define the tangent section. So it's starting at station 1000 as I had defined earlier, and it's got our start coordinates. I'm just going to define the direction as 90 degrees, and I'm going to put in an end station 4051.8. When I enter that in, it's calculating all of the other values, so it's figured out the length and the end coordinates of this section. I'll just click OK. And so now we can see the first line or tangent section in the alignment. If I click this Map View button, we can take a look at the alignment. I'll just zoom extents. And so we see the straight section there. Also the Show Map just pops it up in the bottom half of the screen, so you get both the alignment or the elements and the preview here. I'm going to add another element. This time I'll add a curve. And so first thing we need to define is how the curve will be defined. I'm going to enter it based on a radius and delta angle. So pick radius delta angle. And then we want to define whether the arc is going right or left. I want right. My arc radius is going to be 230 meters. And my delta angle is going to be 50 degrees, 48 minutes, and 16 seconds. And once those are entered in, FieldGenius again calculates the other values, the arc length and everything here. It also shows you the coordinates of your radial point and your curve points. So I'll click OK, and we can now see the curve starting here. I'm going to go back to the map view, where we can just change the zoom a little bit, get a closer view of that. So you can see it's curving to the right. We'll add another tangent element here. So FieldGenius has figured out the direction of the line based on the tangent angle that curve has left off. And I'm going to put in an end station. We've got 4389.96. And again, it's calculated the length and the end coordinates based on that. So we've got our second tangent section, and I'll add another curve element. Again, I want the radius and delta angle. This time it's going to curve to the left. My radius again will be 230 meters. And my delta angle is 89.23 and 7 seconds. So again, it's calculated the curve parameters. And there we go. I'm just going to do another extents here. So now what we can do by clicking on any of these elements, it'll highlight it down in the map view so we can see which one we're working on. And also any of these can be opened up just by double clicking on the element to either review or change any of these parameters. I'll also show you the delete here. Say I've created this extra line segment in error and I want to get rid of it. Just select the one you want to remove and then press the delete element button. Delete element 3, yes. And that's gone. So now we've got the line segment, the first curve, and the second curve. So I'll just click OK. And we've now defined our center line.